Today we are finishing our series with the final ruler skill, regulating emotions. Regulating emotions does not mean suppressing them or making them go away. It means learning how to manage them in healthy ways. Emotional regulation is the ability to calm down when I feel overwhelmed, shift out of negative emotions and into a more positive or neutral emotional stance, and the ability to maintain positive emotions. So imagine you are exhausted and your child just spills milk all over the table. Your first reaction will likely be anger. Regulation means pausing, taking a stop before I react. Even a 5-second pause can change the outcome. Children learn emotional regulation by observing the adults around them. When parents model healthy strategies for calming down, solving problems, managing stress, our children begin to develop these same skills. If we as parents yell, get frustrated, we're also going to see our children do those things. So the parent modeling is intensely important for helping children learn this skill. So, what do? Here are some simple regulation tools for us as parents and for our children. Number one is breathing. Breathing is so important because breathing is how we talk to our nervous system. When our nervous system is upset, we go into fight or flight mode and our body does not feel safe. Breathing sends the message to my body that I am okay and allows me to calm down. So one of the breathing techniques that we use is called square breathing. Square breathing, you inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds. Repeat that multiple times until you feel yourself calm down. There is a book titled Alpha Breaths that has a whole alphabet full of different breaths that you could work through with your child. You can also just Google this and see all the different breaths and maybe do a breath a week to practice helping your kiddo calm their nervous system. The second way we might regulate our emotions is to take some space. Sometimes as adults and as kids, we need a short break to reset. So, mom is feeling very upset. I think I need to go into my room and have a little bit of quiet time. That also teaches them, at first they're not going to like that, but then they might notice and start behaving in that same way. So taking space is a really good emotional regulation skill. Another skill is movement. Jumping, stretching, walking, getting all of those icky feelings out, dancing. It's one of my favorite ways. This is a way that it takes our emotion and our feelings from really high and it gets them out. It pushes those emotions and eats up all that emotional chemical in my body. Number 4 is to help our kids reframe their thoughts. So, for example, what if my kid says, I'm terrible about this? Well, what else might be true? Oh, buddy, but you're still learning. We're just learning how to do this. It's normal that I'm not good at this right at the beginning. The other thing that we can do is have a calm down plan with our child. So when my kiddo is calm, let's talk about what is going to be my personal strategy. I'm going to maybe do some breathing, take space in my room, and then I'm going to ask my Alexa to play my favorite song. So teaching my child a calm down plan. Remember, children borrow regulation from us. When we regulate ourselves and our emotions, our children are going to learn how to do that. So thank you so much for joining us in this series. Emotional intelligence is not about being perfect. It is about learning the skills to notice, understand, and manage our emotions. So the 5 ruler skills that we have learned is to recognize our emotions, understand our emotions, label our emotions, express our emotions, and regulate our emotions. When families practice these skills together, they create homes where emotions are safe, understood, and manageable.